talk about zombies, our Love Fascination with the dead. I turn people into zombies at trade shows and conventions, and I rule a township of these undead motherfuckers in California on Foursquare. Now, you might ask, where does this come from? The 1968 cult classic Night of the Living Dead introduced us all to these ghouls, and the Italian Eurotrash horror like zombie really got into popular culture through space radiation, bacteria, and viruses. They crept into our popular culture, making us crave brains. They created inappropriately erotic films. Retweet that shit. They created comedic classics like Shaun of the Dead. They created our newest, most fascinating, addictive TV show, Lost. I mean, The Walking Dead. Now, why do we like zombies? They're scary. They turn the ordinary into the extraordinarily scary. They turn the girl next door into a flesh-eating omnivore. And what else could this tell us? Well, it can turn a friendly tourist who's on a quest for knowledge and a thirst for adventure in a friendly island into an undead ghoul with a tripping gait, a raging scare, and a thirst for brains. It also lets us turn our passions into something we carry on into a ghoulish afterlife. This man here is a tattoo artist, and he wanted me to use the instrument he created, a tattoo gun, to put art on people's skin into an instrument that would maim people's flesh forever in an afterlife. It also lets us look back into somebody who might be a little bit inhibited, and lets us peel that person's layer of inhibition back, like you might peel back a layer of epidermis, and gives us an inner peek into their inner freak or geek. This is also true in relationships. I've seen people come to me and they love being turned into zombies. This is because people like being undead together. They think it's pretty cool, but it's also kind of comforting. We all wish we could spend more time with our significant other, our spouse, or our partner, and what longer period is there in eternity? As the song goes, love and marriage might be an institute you can't disparage, but I asked the local gentry, what moment could be disparaged more than a moment when girl meets boy and boy eats girl? In more ways than one. Now, in life, as in an afterlife, relationships are founded on certain ideas. And basically what happens is, when you have people whose likes, passions, and interests are united in common goals, they tend to form a stronger foundation that lasts for a long time. A strong, deep foundation. Deeper than 6 feet under, and very hard to crawl out from. Now, horror geeks and zombie geeks in particular have their own particular fetishes and our own little geekdoms. We like to go on broad streets and have our zombie walks, and we like to dance and have our zombie proms. And this forms long-lasting relationships, but also in friendships. Friends and families love being turned into zombies. We all have our BFFs and our besties, and I guess in afterlife it would be our beasties. We like these units to stay together from the cradle to the grave. Zombies run in packs like wolves or prefer Twitter client lists. You know, we all like being together. But we come to Ignite Phoenix in life to get interesting conversations and topics. We might come in death to ignite brains and eat those boring motherfuckers who can't entertain us. But zombies are also the great equalizer. We have little kids, we have lovely couples, sweet grandmas, and it's the great equalizer because zombieism is the only genre of film, literature, or entertainment, and I include vampires in this, that can make the smallest, sweetest thing into the most devastating, ghoulish, horrible monster ever. And we all kind of appreciate that a little bit in our hearts. It can take couples who might otherwise be really sweet, but they really want to picture them ripping up some weird-ass motherfucker on their bookshelf in 6 different colors. And can you make that blood look any more realistic? But ultimately, I think the reason we're fascinated by zombies is because we're all going to fucking die one day. And it's a way for us to realize that we can take these moments in monster zombies and take the cutest, sweetest thing and turn it into a rabid monster school, because then we can empathize with it. We can control it on that level, and it makes it easier for us to deal with in the long term. And who doesn't want to be a monster every now and then? I mean, honestly, I think everybody does a little bit, and I know I did too. So if you found anything I said even remotely interesting, tweet me at Victor Moreno. You can find me on the web, victormoreno.com. Read Mac's books on zombies, or Mondo Zombie by Jovanka Vukovic. Thank you very much.